Throughout history, numerous instances have showcased the pernicious influence of greed, resulting in decisions that have had enduring and often calamitous consequences. From the exploits of historical figures to significant events, these episodes stand out as exemplars of avarice that have left an indelible mark on the world. But first, smack the devil out of the subscribe button so you will never miss out on another historical adventure. But now back to business. One of the most infamous examples of unbridled greed is the exploit of the British East India Company, EIC, in colonial India. Founded in the early 17th century, the EIC, under the guise of trade, gradually expanded its control over vast territories in India. The company exploited resources, manipulated local rulers, and enforced exploitative trade agreements, all to maximize profits. This insatiable thirst for wealth culminated in events like the Bengal famine of 1770, where the EIC's policies exacerbated a natural disaster, leading to the deaths of millions due to starvation. The EIC's pursuit of profits came at the expense of millions of lives and remains a glaring example of colonial exploitation driven by unscrupulous greed. Another historic figure synonymous with greed is King Leopold II of Belgium, whose pursuit of wealth and power in the late 19th century led to the exploitation of the Congo Free State. Under the guise of humanitarian and philanthropic efforts, Leopold ruthlessly exploited the Congo's resources, primarily rubber, through forced labor and extreme brutality against the Congolese people. Countless atrocities were committed during his reign, resulting in the deaths of millions due to violence, disease, and overwork. Leopold's insatiable greed stained the history books with one of the most egregious examples of exploitation and human rights abuses during the colonial era. The California gold rush of the mid-19th century stands as a significant historical event fueled by greed. The discovery of gold in California in 1848 triggered a frenzied rush of prospectors seeking fortune. This influx led to the displacement and mistreatment of Native American tribes, environmental degradation, and lawlessness as people sought quick riches. The insatiable desire for gold overshadowed ethical considerations, leading to societal upheaval and environmental damage that persisted long after the rush subsided. Additionally, the financial crisis of 2007 to 2008 exposed the ramifications of corporate greed in the global financial sector. Institutions engaged in reckless lending practices, subprime mortgage bundling, and speculative trading driven by a quest for short-term profits. The collapse of major financial institutions, including Lehman Brothers, and the subsequent recession resulted in widespread job losses, foreclosures, and a global economic downturn. The prioritization of immediate gains over long-term stability showcased the dangers of unchecked corporate greed and its impact on global economies and livelihoods. Moreover, the exploitation of natural resources and ecosystems for profit has been exemplified by events like the Exxon Valdez oil spill in 1989. The negligence of ExxonMobil, leading to one of the worst environmental disasters in history, had far-reaching consequences on Alaska's wildlife and ecosystems. The spill's aftermath highlighted the devastating effects of prioritizing profit over environmental stewardship and the need for stringent regulations to prevent such catastrophes. Thanks for watching.